Air signs, what's up? What's good? Welcome back into your weekly reading. It's been a minute since I did the elemental readings, so my apologies. Actually, for the month of May, I don't know what was up with May for me. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, so I didn't do the full moon or the new moon collective reading. Yeah, and I fell off for a few weeks when it came to the elemental readings. And I really owe you and water signs an extra reading because I kind of just like picked back up on my schedule. And I literally like had stopped midway and didn't do y'all reading for the last week that I was present. But regardless, welcome back in. It's time for your elemental reading. We're back here and we are going to be consistent, right? That is what I am affirming. So, shout out to all my Gemini, Libras, Aquarius. Happy birthdays to all the Geminis. Shout out to y'all because here we are in Gemini season. This I'm recording this a couple of days after the full moon in Sagittarius, which was our blue moon because we had two full moons last month. So yeah, I feel like May was like a major portal because we had the full moon in Scorpio on May 1st, and then we had the full moon in Sagittarius on the 31st. So full moon to full moon, and two full moons in a month is a blue moon, right? So I was working with a lot of my impossibilities last month, and I hope that you have been open up to some new possibilities, or maybe this reading can help to do so for you. So let's get into it and see what is happening with the next 7 days for you. So we're going to be looking at, your current energies and what those energies could be attracting into your field right now. Any advice, guidance, and messages that want to come through. We're going to look at all that. So we're going to start with getting the overall energy with my Moonology deck. Then we'll go ahead and go in with the tarot. So, yeah, may this message be in your highest and best good. May it be affirming and confirming to you on your journey of life. And may I be a clear channel to bring forward these messages to you. Okay, so it says so it is. So, overall energy for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius this next week ahead for my air signs. What's up for the air signs for this next week ahead? And while that's was the card that was on the bottom of the deck as we began. And look at that. I was talking about, I hope you had some new possibilities open up for you with the blue moon we had. And here we have believe in the impossible. That blue moon came out. So the last full moon could have been very significant for you. And this is a timeless reading. So if you're watching this after the fact, when I posted it, you could just refer to it as the last full moon that you had, because the blue moon was the last full moon cycle that we were having. Or, just let it slide. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But so for this next week ahead, air signs, you have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo, and believe in the impossible. So there's something here about you having more resources than you're allowing yourself to see. You have more than you are allowing yourself to see at this time. I'm just seeing there's like a deep reserve, a resource that you have access to, whether this is energetically, spiritually, or in the physical. Whatever the case may be, you're being asked to show up a little bit stronger, a little bit more in this next week ahead. And maybe this is just you putting in that effort towards your work and your goals. Maybe there's a health goal that you're trying to get to with this Virgo energy. Maybe things have been seeming impossible and whatever. So whatever has been seeming very impossible at this time, it's given that you have more resource and more power in the situation than you're allowing yourself to recognize. Okay? Yeah. Look at the bigger picture. And that was the full moon in Sagittarius, was this blue moon. So make sure y'all go and check out that collective reading, the full moon in Sagittarius. That could be very significant. Both of these cards came out, and that's already alignment for me whenever the moon cycle card comes out in that moon cycle that we are currently in. And then I see a new start is coming underneath that. Oh, wow. And expect powerful change underneath that. So, yeah, you need to be looking at the bigger picture of something because something is not what it seems. You may be like kidding yourself. Like, because look at that. Look at those things. Okay, so, um, yeah, don't downplay yourself or your power or, your ability to create your reality. Yeah, but it says a time to give rather than take care. We're going to see if we could get any more clarity with the tarot. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can I please have some additional messages? What is up for this next week ahead with my air signs? Air signs, what do they need to know? Let me cards this out. I'm going to stop it right there. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Yeah, it is something you've been working on. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in reverse, Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, the World card here. Interesting. A time to give rather than take. Yeah, so some of y'all seeing that card or hearing that could feel like a slap in the face or hurt because it could be feeling like you could be feeling like how much more can I give? Like I have nothing else to give. How could I give any more, right? But give me a minute. Let me get the story with these cards here. But with the Eight of Pentacles and this Ten of Wands together, that's very much this energy of like, yeah, you are able to do it. You are able to do it. I'm getting this energy. I'm like, I'm not reading in the cards yet, but it's like you're looking for support here. Yeah, so I may have been right on point when I said like a time to give rather than take can feel like a slap in the face because you feel like you've already been given. You've been putting in so much effort. You've been putting in so much work. You've been handling so much. You've been going back and forth. You've been juggling a lot. Like, and with this Ten of Swords reverse, it's like, oh my gosh, and it's not even done. And it's not even done. Oh, wow, but look at here. So maybe this support is going to be coming in for you because here you are, that stabbing pain that you got in your heart when I said it's a time to give rather than take. It's like, oh my gosh, I've done so much. I've already done all of this. Because this whole level up here, none of that is easy work. None of that is easy work. And so, but with this Eight of Wands here, very fast, there are energies that are coming in to support you. And I'm getting it's going to take you out of this season where you felt like you've had to do it on your own, where you felt like you've been heartbroken, right? Yeah, where you couldn't rely on others. You are about to be ushered into a portal. Like, yeah, so believe in the possible. Even though it has been hard. And I'm getting like, it ain't killed you, but damn near with this Ten of Swords reverse. Like, damn near. Like, I almost didn't collapse under all these wands. But there is an energy, a force that is literally about to usher that you into this new portal with this World card here. You're about to enter into a new cycle. And things are going to change. This Three of Swords is going to be no more, yeah, because you see Two of Cups. So yeah, you do have support coming in for you. And this can be romantic love as well. So maybe you've been having a trying time when it comes to love. So yeah, and the Nine of Cups, yeah, the Page of Wands, Three of Cups underneath that. You are going to be okay. Everything is going to work out. Everything is working out and everything has worked out. So everything is fine, okay? Just keep putting in the effort, the time, right? Just keep giving forward as you know is true for you to do, right? Because like I said, you do have more resource. And as this support is about to come in, as you're about to be ushered into this new portal where things that you once believed were impossible are now happening and working out for you, As you get into that, you're going to be so aware of all the resource, so aware of all that you have. And I'm like, that's why I needed to be the one to get forward, because I was going to be blessed with even more. Like, it's a blessing to give. It's a blessing to be able to give in itself. That is a blessing, to have more to offer. It is a blessing to have the skill set that you have, to be able to do the work that you do. Some of you could be business owners, and that is a blessing, to be able to cultivate money on your own, even if it's hard work sometimes, even if you have to put in so much effort, so much time, so much dedication, right? Even if you have your hands full, I don't know, with this Two of Pentacles, you could have children, right? So it's like you got work and you got kids, and like, how can you give to yourself? And maybe taking this time to give to yourself so you don't get burnt out here, right? You want to be able to make it to this point where more support is coming in for you. But I feel like this is going to be coming in speedily, right? So at this time, just keep going and keep believing. Keep affirming the things, because one of the rituals I did at the blue moon, the full moon in Sagittarius, is I wrote 10 things that I believed were impossible for me at this time. 10 things that I believed were impossible, and I burned them. I burned each of the impossibilities, because it is possible at this time. Because this blue moon, the blue moon was telling me and telling all of us to believe in the impossible. Yeah, so go back and watch that full moon reading. There could be a message that's important for you in that full moon collective reading. Yeah, and I will tag it at the end of this video. But yeah, because you're being called to look at the bigger picture here, because you have more resource, you have more power than you are aware of. It's a blessing to give, and so continue to give and know that you will be replenished. You are about to be replenished, okay? Nothing is lost for you. Yeah. You have great things coming in for you. Great things. And you're going to be hearing all about this with this Page of Wands energy I'm seeing. Okay? So yeah, short and simple, air signs. Just keep going. Even if it's seeming so difficult at this time, even if it seems impossible that you'll ever get a break, yeah. Just keep believing in the impossible, because things are turning in your favor. Things are working out for you. A new start is coming. Just maintain the right spirit and ideas. So let's see, what is the fortune and the tea leaves for air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Fortunes. We have one fall. I wasn't necessarily choosing it, but let's see. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I told you it's a blessing to be able to receive. And I came over here with the 8 of Wands. So after all the giving, because it says giving and giving or receiving. So you gave and you are also going to receive. I told you, confirmation if you doubted me. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. Yeah, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy, but you are overcoming it. You're about to step into a whole new cycle. Gavel, involvement with the law. I think it's very interesting that this gavel is over here. You see him with the hammer. So some of y'all could work with hammers. Or some of y'all could work in the legal industry. Or this could just have something to do with your work. Wishbone, broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. And so, yeah, so maybe in the past, wishes were not granted. And maybe that's why your belief system is not as strong as it could be. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So be careful of a rooster. Don't let them throw you off of your game, or let them make you doubt what you have happening for you. Younger woman, dealings or relationships with a younger woman, so you could be a younger woman, or this situation, or you could be dealing. Candle, you will be shown the way. So just continue forward. You will be shown the next steps, where you need to get to, all the things that are working out for you. It is, and we will go ahead. Oh my gosh, it was two of them. Temporary situation, and Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. So this was just temporary, okay? And that's why it's over. That's why it's in reverse now. So yeah, air signs, that is what I am seeing for you. Make sure you're believing in the impossible, that things can work out better than you ever would have imagined. Okay? You are blessed, and you are about to see the proof as you step into this new cycle. So I hope that you like this reading. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out your other elemental placements. Make sure you go and watch that full moon in Sagittarius reading for the collective, and like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.